Hey guys, and welcome to what will hopefully be an exciting time. It's a new series in Crusader Kings 2, the Game of Thrones mod, with me, NG Paradox. Now this series is something I've been having on the back burner for quite a while. I've wanted to do it actually for quite a while, but the sub-mods came out with the Andal invasion and etc. I wanted to try some of those out first, but now that we have done that, I really want to try out this idea that I've had. It's an experiment, shall we say. Hopefully, if you guys enjoy it, it could be a really long series on the channel. I think it could be as good, as the Doc series. I know a lot of people really like the Doc series, and that kind of inspired me. The fact that the Doc series was just a family that we custom made, just my own family, and people really enjoyed it. So this one's kind of inspired by that in a way. It takes some old ideas that we have tried before, and I know many other YouTubers have tried before, but also adds something a little bit different to the mix, to make it more interesting in a way that I feel I will like it. So, before we begin, I'd like you guys to imagine, remember, the Doom. As we all know, if you've read our, World of Ice and Fire history books, Valyria was once a proud and great empire, but was destroyed one day by the Doom, as we can see here. Suddenly, the world had lost a once powerful empire, and the Valyrian people were almost left extinct, apart from a few left throughout the world, such as the Targaryens. Now, I'd like you to imagine an alternative scenario. Imagine a scenario where the Doom did happen again, and as we can see, Valyria was destroyed. But not only this, the impact of the Doom was so massive, it affected the entire world. This was a much, much more powerful Doom, let's say. And so maybe the shockwaves of it affected the entire world, destroying cities, taking down kings. The anarchy that followed meant there was no powerful governments left. Imagine kind of like a fallout situation, after a nuclear bomb is dropped. You always kind of get the after the end of the world scenario. Imagine it like that. People are disillusioned, they're lost, kings have gone, there are no lines, no borders left anymore. And so what we'll be left with is just random counts throughout the world. So yes, we're going to be playing with Shattered Realms. Now this is something I've never tried before, Shattered Realms. I never really liked the idea of Shattered Realms because I felt for a human player it's kind of easy. It's fun because you can kind of create your own empire, so we don't have to deal, of course, with the whole, shall we say, repetitive, Riverlands, the Vale, the North, Tyrosh, Westeros, the Iron Throne. We can create entirely new kingdoms, and there'll be an entirely new history. But I always feel it might be kind of easy for a human player to kind of steamroll this. So we're combining this with the legacy idea. So a lot of people have done this where basically you play one character, when you die, you then change to another character. So what I'll do is every time we die, I'll go to the last save, we'll click the random button 3 or 5 times, and then the choices that are left there, I will let you guys vote. And whichever one wins will then continue the series as that family. So that means we could rise up and, build a kingdom of the Vale, but then we die, and we must then start in Dawn, and we build another kingdom. Or maybe we start underneath our former kingdom as a vassal, and we destroy it from the inside. This means we can kind of build up kingdoms, then fight our own kingdoms, maybe take them down as well. Instead of maybe just being one person, making our own kingdom, making our empire, and then consuming the entire world, it's kind of simple, it's probably boring, it's repetitive. This way that we can have our own history. So imagine the world has been sent into chaos, and all the kingdoms have fallen apart. And so the families are left trying to rebuild what was lost since the shockwaves of the Doom. And that's what we have here. I chose this scenario rather than an earlier one or a later one. This is actually the Century of Blood scenario, because this one contains a lot of the families we know and love. In the sub-mods, for example, like Andal Invasion, a lot of the houses we like are not there. So this allows us to have all the houses we know and love. Most Valyrian Steel Swords are here with the proper house. And we also have a Targaryen. I didn't want to start with, a Valyria in the game. There'd be lots of dragon riders and stuff. I thought it'd be fun to kind of start with Aegon and see if he can, maybe in this situation, if it had been like this, could he have built something out of it with his 3 dragons? So we still have Valyrians, we still have Targaryens, and we still have dragons. So I think this is going to be actually Really interesting, really fun. If you guys like the idea, please tell me in the comment section and like, so that way I know you like it, and hopefully we can make this into a really long series with many different dynasties. I'm kind of excited for this, and we're going to start off in Riverrun as the Tullys, because I've not really played as the Tullys before, not that much, and so I thought it'd be nice. So I did 5 random button presses, and one of them was Tullys. I'll tell you right now, second place, if I remember correctly, was actually Horace here in Harrenhal. So I was kind of thinking between these two, but the Tullys, I felt we haven't really played much with them. I thought it'd be kind of cool to play as them and see if we can build our own little kingdom. Who knows what we'll call it? Who knows what it will be? And who knows what families will rise and fall? Now, if you're also new to my channel, welcome, of course. But you might not know is that I like to immerse myself into the games that I play. So in CK2 or Crusader Kings 2, I like to kind of role play as the character. So the traits are really important. So when it comes to making decisions during events or how we expand, obviously I'm playing a game. So I still want to win the game and expand, but how we do it is based upon the traits. So if my man is obviously honorable, he's probably not going to backstab and assassinate someone. But if my guy is maybe, slothful, he maybe is going to be a bit lazy with his activities and choices, and if he's a craven, maybe he won't fight someone on the battlefield, for example. So those are just some examples. It's not exact, of course. If you do think I do something wrong, tell me in the comment section if you think I should have done something else instead. And I do try and limit myself in many ways. If you see, like, for example, that I just don't go on the invite, find a character, invite all the best people in the world, I find that that's kind of more of a kind of gamey thing that a human would do. And so I try and stay away with that and deal with what we've got. The people that we have, deal with them, get them married, have their family service for generations, that type of thing. Unless we meet them, like I say, I try and stick to things like that. So we're playing as Edmund Tully. Now, Edmund Tully actually is really good, as we can see here. Very good stat. We also have obviously a very good castle in Riverrun, and so we have lots and lots of men. So not a particularly difficult start, this one, but obviously it could be quite slow. I will warn you guys, this series may be quite slow, because we need to obviously gain claims, and so does everyone else in the entire world. Once people start getting their high lordships, or even kingdoms, things will start to steamroll from there, I feel like, because obviously you then have the de jure claims and stuff, so you will have to maybe bear with this series to begin with. So I need you guys to support this series for maybe the first few parts, okay? Really hope you guys want to, I just really hope you guys will enjoy it. I think this idea could be fun. And as I said, when I do die, I'll pick the random button a few times. You guys will then vote on which family will become after that. But we'll see if we can do it with Edmund Tully. We are authoritative, we're diligent, envious, patient, deceitful, proud, and ambitious. So he is a pretty good character to start with. He is a man who's going to really do anything he can to get what he wants. Trained fighter, so maybe not the best on the battlefield, but we'll see. We're married to a lowborn lady, but she's got good intrigue. Many kids, which is really nice to see. Means our dynasty is secure. I've even got a brother. I've even got a sister. So the dynasty's in a very good position. We can get alliances and stuff. We just need claims. So let's go through our council and stuff. Now, we can see here we haven't got not much of a council here. Let's have a quick look. My brother would make a decent Castellan. So we're going to put my brother there. Justice is very important. So we'll go with Aegon. He's the best one. We need him to fabricate claims. That is going to be the first thing, I think. Can you... Well, we'll go through them all first. Master at Arms, Will, Treasurer, Owen, Spymaster. Not my wife. We'll go with Lucian. And Maester and a Scepter. Let's see our Maester. Maester William. Stone Dornish. Not particularly good, though. Not a particularly good Maester, that one. But if we want to kind of expand, we're going to want to try and get the High Lordship, I feel like, first. So let's have a quick look. De jure. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm probably going to need 3 of these places, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to need about 3 of the places to get that. So we have to go for kind of these ones here. If we quick look who are the weakest, maybe. We've got the Chambers family, 1,000 men. We've got Vance's with 890. Does he have an ally? Because he's got a brother just there. We've got Lollistone, 900 men. So actually, Lollistone or the Vance. I'm a bit worried he might have an alliance with them, so let's go for Lollestone first. Lyland Lollerson. Strong man. Could be good to make into a vassal, possibly. You know, the little Barrel family. So a fabricated claim. It could take a while, though. He's not very good at getting claims. So like I said, we've got to deal with what we've got. So things could take quite a while to get the ball rolling. But if we do die and we don't succeed, we can just start, as I said, as someone else and build from somewhere else as well. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. Can you train children? I've got a lot of kids, but you're terrible at it, so train troops for now. You can collect taxes, and you can serve the court, and you perform charity. There we go. We got our council sorted. They're doing things. Minor titles. Regent should be my brother, I feel like. Yeah, I can deal with that. Council. Okay, that's all done. Lots of kids. We've got good armies. We should do auto-stop plots. I always need to remember to click that when I first start. And there we go. Now we need to pick an ambition. Our ambition should be to expand realm. I feel like, yeah. That's really what he wants to expand his realm. Get bigger. He's an ambitious man. And so to do that, maybe he'd do intrigue or hunting. I think he's kind of deceitful. Diligent, though. Rulership. But we could go to war. We don't have any claims yet, so he's not really going to go for war. I would say rulership or intrigue. But he's got very good intrigue and good diplomacy. I think he's more of an intrigue guy. Then we'll go for that one then. And we need 3 focuses for our children. She is good at fighting and diplomacy and learning. So let's go for a bit of etiquette. She's going to learn how to be proper in the courts. We're going to give you a nice little guardian as well, I guess. So she likes to fight and sort of diplomacy and learning. I guess me? Owen's quite good at lots of things. How about he? He's not good at fighting, though, but he can educate her. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Then we've got Nola Tully. She's very good at learning and intrigue and diplomacy, so kind of courtly things. Let's go with pride. I'm going to push her towards pride on that one. And for her guardian, someone who's good at intrigue, maybe. Like me. We'll go for Brandon Tully. There we go, my brother. Because we've got lots of kids, so I can't educate all of them. I can only educate 2. He likes diplomacy and fighting, so etiquette. He's going to be the heir. He's going to be the next Lord Tully. But the world has fallen apart. Can the Tullys rebuild what has been lost? And a guardian. Let's go with me, because I'm good at lots of stuff like diplomacy and stuff like he wants to be good at. And there we go. So we have our story to build upon, guys. Hopefully this will be a good adventure. Be fun to see who rises and who falls throughout, not just us, but also the AI. And the ones who do get big, we'll make them into important characters, but also we will make important characters of the people surrounding us, just to begin with. I should probably get my brother and sister married, actually, as well. That is something we'll look into, because we have them not married right now, and they probably should get married. You're done as well. Good. Brother. What can you get? There's an Osgrey marriage. How about we look around us first? Let's look a bit around us first. We got Blackwoods, of course. They have a daughter. Sister's already married to the Bracken family. How about your daughter? 9 years old. Okay. Bracken family. You have a daughter who's 1. Maybe a bit too young. Vance's. You have a sister. She's already of age. That sounds good to me. How old's the oldest daughter? 7. So Vance's over there look pretty good for my brother, possibly. Lollestone also has a sister. But I'm trying to claim it. We've got the Vances. Oh, yeah, that's both their sister, isn't it? And he's got a daughter who's 9 years old. And he has a sister who is 23. Okay, so we got a few choices there. Lollestone, no. Vance's, I think, would be the best one. So maybe we can get this marriage here. No, he doesn't like it. Okay, fine. I'm going to go with the Brightstone family, then. Because they're both of age. It would be good to just get the marriage done now. Oh, are you kidding me? They're the same age and everything would be perfect. What about the Blackwoods, then? Blackwoods, your daughter's 9 years old, wasn't she? Brandon. Nope, not that either. Okay, so they won't let us marry any of their kids, huh? Okay, maybe I guess I will just click this then and see what we can get. Osgrey, possibly. What? I'd like a Riverman. There's a Darklin here. They're all the way over here. But it could be useful. We've got another Darkling girl here. They're both okay. Any Rivermen? First Riverman I want to see is obviously the Darklings. But any others? No. We got a strong there. We got a strong. Ironborn Pentoshi. Cox. Maybe just someone who's close to us. Because obviously some of these families, you know, Osgreys aren't that far away, really. Wilds are. So we've got Darkling or Osgrey. I think maybe Darkling I'd rather go for. Rowans are just down here. She's not that good, though. I'd rather go for the other two. Collington's quite far away. You is a genius, but 2 years old. So slightly too young. Ironsmith and Northman. It'd be fun to see which of these families rises up. Okay, I think the Darkling family, then. We'll marry one of these girls to my brother. She is quite useful. She's got some good stats, yeah. So let's go with Ariana, then. And we'll try and get the alliance with them. Then my sister. We got lots of sons, so I don't think the inheritance is really a big problem. But we could just go with matrilineal if we had to, but I don't think I said that would be a big deal. We could marry Reachman. Florence could be a good idea. Reachman there in the peaks. Boltons. Anyone close by, though? Fish. Leffords. Okay, so Leffords are just there. That would be kind of good. I like it. Okay, we're going to marry her to a Lefford. They're right over here, so really close by. And obviously this will create claims and stuff between everyone. So we do need to obviously have claims start to be handed out. So wars will begin as we go along. Also, because I like to kind of deal with what we've got, we want to marry off our courtiers. So that way their children can honor us into the future. Now, you're the best one, so let's see if we've got a marriage for you, my good sir. We do not. Okay, we need to bring in a lot of new young ladies to entertain our court, shall we say. You can get married to her. There we go, Sorella. Perfect. Done. So he's like, we've got to wait for the other one. Can we have an alliance? Yes. Okay, so we've got an alliance with the Darklings. 2,000 men. Not too bad. Darklings and Tullys. Who would have thought? And now we've got the Leffords. There we go. So we've got 2 good alliances there. My brother's children have a claim on the Darkling lands here in Duskendale. So that's good as well. An agreement has been reached with Lord Lyman to see Lord Lyman Lefford and Lady Amabel Tully wed. And now the dowry is due to the groom's house. Now, considering who I am, I'm proud. So I obviously respect other courts, you know, of similar level to me, because we're the noble houses. But I am envious, you know, deceitful, and ambitious. You know, I want to obviously do very well. So money is important. So I'd say kind of in the middle. He doesn't want to insult Mr. Lyman Lefford because he could be very useful for our ambitions. So we'll just go for the customary amount. We don't want to waste money on it. There we go. So we've got 2 nice alliances. Yay, yay, yay. Now, are the Vances allied? They are not. Okay, that's good. If the Vances are not allied together, that I think is good for us. Was that the girl I just wedded to him? No. I was going to say, if they just died, that'd be very frustrating, but we're going to put the speed quite fast, like I said, because it's going to take quite a long time for anything to really happen. He's 6 years old now, so we can start to force train him when he gets older. My lord, Edmund, Sweetport Sound is under attack from Dragonstone. Ah, Aegon makes his move already and is in need of aid. We implore you to join our coalition against our common enemy, so that the interests of the Stormlander here and your fellow rivermen will remain protected. So, Aegon has made his first move. He's got dragons, but he's only got 2,000 men, and with a coalition against him, I don't know. Edmund, I don't think would bother the help. I think he knows that the Targaryens are a threat, but I think he knows he doesn't need to join. Because is anyone else actually helping? Okay, we don't know yet. Slave raid. Driftmark slave raid on Sweetport Sound. But it just wastes my own men. There's no need for us to go and help when we've got our own problems to deal with. Yeah. I'm sorry, Sweetport Sound. You're going to have to deal with it on your own, Viserys Sunglass. Your wife is already been... And your kids. Ooh. Ooh, okay. He already lost. No one went to help him. And there we go. So, okay. Aegon Targaryen is already making his moves. Look at that. Look at that. I guess we should make him an important character of interest then, yeah. Wickenden actually already has a High Lordship. Interesting. The Waxley family. So any big ones we'll kind of put down. We've also got the Butterwell. So they started with 2. I know that. I remember seeing that. Some of them will obviously, it's not perfect. There are some good things though, like in the mod. Like, they keep the Night's Watch, which I was very happy with. And also the Dothraki are actually kept intact. So that's kind of nice. I like that. I was kind of worried about that. Oh, the alliance is broken down. Did he die? He did. What? He had no kids. Who gets it? Just Lauren of Tooth. Well, okay. No baby either. Well, there we go. Well, there goes the Leffords, guys. The Leffords are gone. Do you have no brothers or sisters? Wait. Let's go back to my sister. Nope. Leffords are gone. Okay, we need to get you remarried if you come home. Yes, invite her to call. I'm not going to stay with this nobody of Tooth. We might have to change them. If anyone rises up and has like one of those generic names, I will give them a unique name. So that's if he rises up. Obviously, if he stays like that, we won't bother. But if he rises up, we will give him a new name. My sister, you need a new marriage. You need a new one. You can go for the Osgreys. Peasbury. The Dane family. The Good is a Riverman. Lord of Seaguard. We could go with that one. Why is, What are the Malisters, though? I like that. We got Deadens as well. So we got Good family, Deadens. Let's go for one of them two, then. Which one? Let's go with... Seaguard's a bit closer, I feel like. Let's go for Seaguard. There we go. Congratulations, my sister. You get a second marriage. But what happened to the Malister family? Did they die out as well? Oh no, he controls the Cape of Eagles. Okay, so they're still around, but they lost one of their titles, it looks like. Huh. Interesting. Okay, fine. It has come to my attention that Justice Seer of Maidstone has bribed and threatened his way through my domain. We didn't get one, he got one, though. There we go. Alliance, please? No. I guess we can only trust the Darklings after all, then. How dare you, sir? Damn Good family. You're not good at all. You're traitors. That's a shame. Okay. An agreement has been reached, of course, and I gotta pay again. Well, he's not helping, but then if we give him money, maybe he'll like us. Yeah, I'm not really... Yeah, I'm not someone who really gets angry like that. Customary amount, because we obviously want to use them for our own ambitions, but we'll see. We'll see, of course. We just need a claim. Give me that claim, please. As soon as possible. The quicker we can get those done, the better. We'll get some new young ladies in to serve in our court. Who's the second best? Aegon, you can get the next lady. Congratulations on your marriage. Have a fun time together and serve the Tullys well. But anyone else expanding already? We've already seen a couple, maybe. So far looks pretty normal. Not a surprise, though. People start getting claims, though, as we go along. The Waxley family seems to be the biggest right now. Oh! Well. What is this? Osric of Carhold. A claim on Last River. He has already taken that. I think this guy started with 2 places, possibly. But maybe he created the High Lordship and used a de jure to get another one, then uses claim. Oh, Last Hearth is also all together as well. Really? Interesting. So, this guy's a Stark. So we've got Starks and Umbers fighting here in the north to see who will become the biggest power at the moment. At the moment. It could change. Aegon's declared his conquest of Claw Isle. So the Celticers are next. Can they withstand his assault? What's the other war? Lord Crispian's claim on North Crackler. So he's actually already attacking someone else. And he already has 2 places. Crispian's looking pretty interesting as well. He's already got 2 places. Yeah, Whispers. Wow. We're falling far behind. There's nothing we can do until we get those claims. And he's not really good at that, is he? 6%. New young debutante. We need to get them married. So he's married. We'll get our treasurer married next. There you go, my good sir. Aegon received a new crab's pincer. What? What just happened? Did he kill them? Okay, so it looks as though Aegon defeated... No, he didn't defeat, he captured him. So he's about to finish him off. So he's just captured the Celtiger family, and he took from them Crab's pincer for his own. He didn't feel they deserved it, apparently. What a shame. Mafius Tully. He's got good diplomacy, and that's it. Huh. Maybe a bit of humility, then? We'll go for duty. You do your duty, you little boy. I don't need a guardian for you. Do your duty. I will train. I'll educate you. And he's won. The Celtigers have lost their lands. Another sad, sad day. Aegon is already... Yep. He's got 4 places. And he's got the High Lordship of Dragonstone. Oh dear. He could be the first king, most likely. A world of chaos. The perfect place for a Targaryen. Actually, he starts with 3 places as well. Durundon. Okay. His peace off. Did he just take more? No. Claw Isle is underneath him. He's giving away some of the lands then. Okay, he's going to give them to other Valerians. Interesting. Okay, so we've already seen the dynamics kind of begin from here. But where will it end? Probably because he has those damn dragons. The alliance has broken... What? My brother's not dead, is he? You became a Septon. Why, brother? You didn't have a baby, did you? You didn't even have a baby. You stupid fool. Yeah, great. Good job, brother. So we lost all our alliances. Because the goods will not ally. Oh, now they will ally. That's good. They've got 3,000 men. It's a good castle. You are bent low over your correspondence, struggling to stay focused and to keep your eyes open, when your wife, Lady Ellery, enters. She crosses the room and inspects the correspondence over your shoulder. Perhaps a fresh pair of eyes might prove helpful, dear husband. Well, perhaps you are right, Ellery. You don't think I can handle this on my own? Yeah. I think he's patient and authoritative and diligent, proud, yeah. I can handle this on my own, my dear wife. My children can give us other alliances, so that'll be fine. We got lots of kids right now, so I'm not too worried about it. We can force him to train 52%. I made him a better man. Okay. There we go. My little boy's... Oh, he's got diarrhea. Okay. Okay, great. He got diarrhea. And my sister's now got food poisoning as well. What? Everyone's getting diarrhea? What? Everyone has diarrhea? Literally everyone. Did they all have the same meal? Call the physician. Why did I have a different meal? What has happened? Call the physician. What is this? That priest. So we don't have a priest right now. Is that because my brother's the priest? My brother is the priest. I'm going to have to change him then. Okay. We'll make Melwyn the Castellan. And you'll have to be the priest. Good job, brother. Good job. Perform some charity, whatever. Ah, stupid fool. Improve defenses. Okay. Can't change on is 4%. There's no way. We've got 12 there. So actually, that would be better. And that's my wife, though, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Nothing needs to be changed right now, then. We got the best people doing the best jobs for the best people, for the best things, for the best whats. And ifs, and no buts. Call physician at once. All my kids have been skillfully... No, he's just doing his job, of course. Just doing his job. God. Every single child, I think. Yep, every single... If one of them dies, I'm going to be kind of upset. Just because it seems so silly. Everyone has dysentery. Okay, Melwiz is okay. He's okay, at least. Aegon declared Dragonstone claim on North Crackclaw War. So yeah, I think Aegon is going to be the first one to kind of build his own little kingdom. Be fun to see what it will be, though. Starfall, look at that. The Danes are expanding. Now, education. What do you like? She doesn't like to fight. She doesn't like intrigue. She doesn't like money. She likes diplomacy, that's it. And learning. So, diplomacy it is then. Congratulations, my daughter. You'll be good at diplomacy. Let's see if we can find you something maybe more specific for that. Owen. Yeah, Owen can... He's got learning, he's got, you know, diplomacy and stuff. He can do it for you there. It's going to be fun to also... Just everything about this could be really fun. Like, the whole idea... Like, the alliances, like, what families will join together, which families betray each other. The North just ended. Look at that, Carhold. That's a nice little Carhold up there. Little Stark kingdom forming. Castle Kerwin. They've expanded as well. Good for them. Good for them indeed. Anyone else I can see? Not right now. Oh, Flint's Finger. The Flints have their own... Oh, they expanded even more. That's going to be a fun one. I don't see anyone expanding in the Vale, though. My daughter. What educate? You're good at intrigue, so... How about struggle? Push her towards struggle. She's not good at diplomacy or anything. She's going to struggle for a bit. Yeah, Wickenden. The Rock. Anyone in the Rock expanding? No. Oh, Castamere. Castamere has. So the Rains have expanded a little bit over there. A group of hedge knights have come to visit Riverrun. My Justiciar, Sir Aegon, has met with them and asked how I would like to greet them. Well, welcome with a lavish feast. Welcome them reluctantly. Refuse them access. He's proud. He wants to put on a good show. Welcome them reluctantly, I feel like he would do, yeah. He would do that instead. He'd be like, fine. Let them in. We'll be a good, gracious host. The Bushy family have also expanded. Oh, your wife has died. Honored with a funeral. Just a small private one, I guess, for now. We don't have much money. And we can get married again. So she was the only one that... So she died of cancer. Ah, that's a shame. My kids survived, though. I mean, I don't really need more kids, do I? But an alliance could be useful. Misty Isle. Anyone else, though? You? A genius. Is 5 years older. She's so young. Ironborn Alliance. Not sure about that. Blount. Mallory. So Riverman. Lord John of Byford. That's a good point. Maybe we could do that one. Let's have a quick look down and see if there's anything else. Velman, Lindeley's, Reachman. I think we'll go for this one, actually. Yeah. I like that. We're going to marry her when she gets three more years. She's a young wife, you know. We need to get the young one in. Maybe get some claims and stuff. Maybe another alliance as well. We've got Byfords down here. See, it's not that far away. I like it. Ooh, Wayfarer's Rest. Made an alliance. The hedge knights are ready to depart our castle and ride forth to another lord's domain. Give them a farewell feast. Let them leave quietly. Yeah, he wouldn't let them leave quietly. He's like, I need to be a gracious host. That's what a man... Proud... Ooh. Osgreys. Wow. The Osgreys are actually doing pretty well. Owain Osgrey. Wow. So it's not just the Targaryens expanding at a pretty quick rate. Like I say, if you can get that high lordship, the de jure claims are really good. So will as some new ideas that are in direct contrast to your previous orders. I'm authoritative. I'm not going to like that. Yeah, I'm proud. I defer to his good judgment. How dare he question me? Yes. How dare he question me? Of all people. Are you married? You're not married yet, are you? We need still more debutantes. We need to make sure these people can, you know, be our courtiers for generations, possibly. And if we obviously expand, maybe we can give them land, etc. Okay, that girl. Not great, but she'll do. She'll do. He just needs a marriage. Anything will do. Maester Dennett claims that he's a better maester than, and petitions you should be made the maester of Riverrun. Where did you come from? Why do I have two maesters? You are an amazing maester compared to him. Yes, you are definitely better. Be my new maester, please. Please. Next then, Lord Aegon declared Lord Aegon takes conquest of Diaden. Oh, Aegon. Nothing will stop him. I'm starting to think Jane might fancy me. Well, I am an envious, authoritative, proud, and ambitious man. He would, and deceitful. He would sleep with her, yeah. Make a move. I gave her a good tumble. It's good to be Tully. Night Song is just 1 right now. I forgot to make the Danes an important character because they're starting to expand. But no one else down here has. And not in the Stormlands. Everything's kind of normal. Obviously, it's the same in the rest of the world as well. You got Maya here actually doing quite nicely. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. But it's not enough. So he's got all of that. Looks pretty nice. It's like a nice little place actually he's got up there, Dragonstone. Lord Aegon. Who will stop him? Oh, his brother's already dead, though. Orys was murdered by a Valyrian. Oh, who was it's the mother of them, except for him. Okay, so he was murdered by his mother-in-law. That's pretty bad. Okay, and she's now gone. She's gone to Driftmark as well to escape, I guess we could say, because she's no longer with her son. No, not that. Go back. Who is actually the one? Yeah, so they're not underneath the Targaryens. So the Valyrians are still free. But he died. But he did have a kid, I saw. So he's married to her. You see the little Baratheon name there. Nice little Targaryen sigil. He had a daughter, Lady Tala Baratheon of Sweetport Sound. Sadly, she probably, her dynasty will probably fall away. We'll spend lavishly. It's my daughter. It's my family. And she needs a focus. So, she likes to fight. She likes intrigue, but she doesn't like it either. We'll go for Marshall. She's going to be a battler, it looks like. So let's have a quick look then. Someone maybe who's more involved in fighting. Like Will. Or Eren. Yeah, we'll go for Will. Will, train my daughter to be a good fighter. And we're actually going to end this part here. So, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this little quick peek at the beginning of the series. Like I say, it's going to be a slow and long run. So I hope you guys will support it and follow it even during the slow beginning. But hopefully as things pick up pace, claims start being thrown around and whatnot, things will get a little bit more interesting as we obviously go through the generations. We'll be playing different houses. We can make our own kingdoms anywhere. Maybe be loyal from inside or destroy them from inside possibly. We'll have to wait and see. There's so many possibilities here. I'm kind of excited to see what happens. I hope you guys are too. I've been Engine Paradox. This has been Edmund Tully. Will he be able to build his kingdom, of his own little kingdom for the Tullys? We'll have to wait and see. Or maybe we'll die without being able to fashion any claims, which would be very upsetting. But I'm hoping we can get a claim soon. I'll see you then.